Good afternoon and welcome to a friendly match where we have got StDb taking on LWJG46 over here on Utah Beach. LWJG46 will be the Axis and StDb will be the Allies. How are they going to be performing tonight? We will see. Kicking off very shortly. 99 players. We should be ready at any point right now. Maybe it's Fabian. It's more of actually the ECL organization, the organizers, should I say, that is playing this. Majority of the ECL orga is StDb or LWJG, so it's going to be mainly an internal game between those guys, but bringing their teams with them. Who is going to lead tonight for StDb? Will it be Fabi? Easy, maybe they've got a streamer on Easy. Maybe Easy is going to be streaming the game as well, so do check his Twitch Discord out. Should be 30-minute delay, so you'll catch that roughly around the same time as I am right now.
So, Freunde der Sonne, gibt eine Planänderung. Raja macht Commander, ich mache erstmal einen Solo-Squad, baue die gar nichts auf und dann hüpfe ich durch die Squads.
The commander for LWJG.
Okay. Wie kommt das jetzt hin?
Ragnar in. Will it be the chapel, WN4 or WN7 on these three major points here? Both WN4 and WN7 are good for both teams. Having chapel is more of a meat grind. You're going to have to hold Grandma's house and this south side of the chapel, but it's pretty much anyone's game. Probably offers a bit more to the Allies' perspective than the Axis, but we'll see how StDb get on against LWJG. Game kicking off literally moments away right
So,
now.
wie gesagt, Commander macht Raja, ich mache Solo Squad Lead und baue gar nichts und hüpfe dann irgendwo mit rein. Denkt dran, Anis Sohn kotzt im Strahl, Forster fährt jetzt im Panzer und wir haben niemanden.
Alles klar.
Kacke.
Okay.
I understand every single word.
Ja, denkt bitte dran, auf keinen Fall die Arti zu töten, ansonsten sterben 15 Leute von unseren, ja?
Ja, schon mitgekriegt.
Das ist hier Wehrkraftzersetzung von Anis Sohn, ne? Das ist bitte zu vermerken.
Das werden wir ausprobieren, ob dann wirklich 15 Leute sterben. Ich bitte um Rückmeldung.
Bitte probiert das nicht aus.
Dann darfst du das nicht so oft sagen.
Das installieren wir bei uns aber nicht.
Kann sein, dass wir es müssen für die ECL.
Nö, die können nicht vorschreiben, was wir an Software bei uns installieren. Wer weiß, was die sich für Hintertürchen einbauen.
Das ist ja nicht von denen, das ist von dem A-Control oder irgendwas. Keine Ahnung, wie das funktioniert.
Fabian, was ist
Ja.
denn mit unserer Art richten? Sterben dann bei den 15 Mann jedes Mal?
Ja, natürlich.
Oh.
Also nein, nicht wenn wir unsere hinrichten. Nein, das nicht.
Fabi. Tut mir leid, Biertot. Wir testen das.
Get him.
Ja, bestimmt.
Den Witz müsste man sich eigentlich machen, dass man dann die
Mach das bitte nicht.
mit den höchsten, dass man einstellt, dass die sterben mit der höchsten KD.
Don't know what exactly we're
Zufälligerweise fahren wir
waiting
gerade
for.
mit einer HE dahin. Sollen wir ihn
We've
jetzt
got
töten
100
oder nicht?
players each, so
Ja, bitte töten.
Nein.
Also, gewillt, wenn wir
Absolut
4-1 führen,
slaughter.
dass wir das ausprobieren. Ich sagen, komm, wir kippen durch, wir können runter vom Server.
Nur um das Tool funktioniert, oder was?
Ja, genau, ob das funktioniert, das würde mich wirklich interessieren.
Ja, dann bin ich wirklich eher für 4-1.
Cookie as a commander.
Habe ich das nicht gesagt?
As the pre-warm-up. Looking.
Ja, ich bin noch ganz schön fertig.
Doesn't quite see.
Das ist ganz schön
Killer
leise
in the
Audios
corner.
im Spiel. So deine
Als
Volume
Killer
aber so
zählt
hoch
er.
drin?
Killer, I think he does. Took a few shot. Yes! Got him. Fenrir on the right. Doesn't see. Leans. Can't quite see the player. Killer still lingering. Snapping away. He's in a good position. Fenrir still can't quite see.
Müssen wir ein paar Mal hintereinander machen.
Killer. Fenrir. Killer might see. 60 seconds. Game kicking off. Will Killer get Fenrir? Come on, the time's way
Fabian
hau
auch
doch
Commander.
Hau doch mal einen Bombing Run über die Artillerie.
Ah, I thought you said it's bombing the artillery. 30 seconds and we're off. LWJG46 taking on StDb over here at
Oh, Aujos, Schwummi ist auf dem Weg,
Utah
ja?
Beach. LWJG as the Axis, StDb as the Allies. 30-minute delay. We will see. If you do fancy watching another perspective from the StDb, do check out Easy's Twitch. He should be on the stream as we get to this right now. Click on How Let Loose if you don't see him and you will catch his stream there. But until for now, it's game time. Oh, I've got to remember the name I'm looking for. It's... Can't quite see him. There he is, option. Oh, it's very, very good points for LWJG. If they can hack WN7, we're up for a really, really good game for them. Let's have a little look. St. Marie approach, Drowned Fields, WN7, Hill 5, Tar Green. It's very, very good for LWJG this evening. It's not too good for StDb, but they can get into this point. Let's see how it goes. Game off. Teams are rolling out from that borderline. Let's see. StDB will be definitely making sure that they take this little building off to the side here. There will also both teams be looking to try and control this area in that north side. That is very crucial to hold, especially that crossway there. LWJG will look to try and come through this barbed wire, maybe even taking a truck in to the barbed wire and maybe offload around this area here, or maybe a little bit earlier behind here to help. Artillery will be landing very, very shortly on the pre-run. StDB will have bulk of its forces in here in the trenches to feed the point once they start to push. You can see one truck coming in already. No snipes just yet. Not a lot of people left on the LWJG truck. More on the StDb one. The cane coming off. LWJ Wiki almost shoots his own players. Recon tank coming in. Recon versus light. Support coming in with a light one as well. Recon already down for the LWJG. Both teams are inside the point. StDb just getting the upper hand there with only 3 players from LWJG. Babby in the corner with Slee there. Good RT hits from StDb, making sure. Fantastic play from StDb. 3 shots into that tank. Elite, Shepherd, Slee, Dat, all here. Big artillery hit, hard landing on this OP. Light tank pushing up to secure the way. Good from the StDb. They've got a little bit of infantry in that far north side, but LWJG looking to hold it. StDb know how important it is to have this point, especially with the points that they have got. Hill 5 and Par Green, not the best, but it's the LWJD looking to control that North Buildings area. Speedy goes down with his OP as well. Dad in the trenches. Takes one out. StDb moments away from taking the first cap in this game. Leading over here at WN7. It is. Yes. StDb getting that RT hit, kind of landing on the entrance to the trenches there, reducing them down because no one's going to be able to push there, and if they do, tanks, infantry will be able to capture them. So hitting that mark is good for StDb. But let's have a look what LWJG is doing. King Josh against Cookie. Cookie coming up. Cookie doesn't see. Lieutenant Joe got a sniper behind him, but Joe carries on pushing. Neither notice it. Otima might just be the one to put Joe out of misery. Joe continues. Otima. But now Cookie will look back. Brax comes to support. So have a look to see if StDb are flanking. I feel like they would have someone, but looks like they're more looking for that WN7 hold on this point. Disgusting hit from the artillery, taking out at least 7 or 8 players there. I was about to say a great hold on this front line there, but StDb about to take them out. 2 back-to-back fantastic artillery hit. Para pushes in, needs to be careful he don't get hit now. StDb just bullying their way through in gaining ground against the LWJG. Dirtrip and Decane. Decane gets the kill. Dix is there. Cornered. 2 tanks. The light tank is 75 pushing up. No tanks for LWJG coming up yet. 75 is bullying its way through with support from the artillery. Getting a little bit stuck. Daze gets out. Teases the tank. But no one is ringering. Fabian is there, the commander in the corner marking its tank. In comes Matzi. Matzi's the one that wants to get this tank. He goes on the outside. He goes up top to take a hit. Look at this. And I think StDb are about to hit a shot. No. He pushes. He could have done one more. He could have done one more. Now it's 1-1. Ah. Shouldn't have pushed. StDb should not have pushed. Obsidian, Ben, and Prozac in there. They had a good angle. They could have got it. It was satcheled. StDb got desperate there. Don't understand why. They're in a fantastic position. Hodan has got one player coming up behind him. Fenrir, we saw earlier, gets the kill. Gets the death, sorry. Hodan got another one. He goes down. Deletes. Can he hold on? Penguin's trying, but can't do anything. Ragnar in the open. A little bit hidden at the moment. StDb coming from that WN4 area, their grandma's house, trying to find a way in, but LWJG holding on for now, but StDb changing their infantry. They've got the push on WN7. Now they keep their infantry there and they can reinforce out and get the key areas that they want. Artillery coming on. Accurate hits. Fabi gets one shot. Can Fabi get the second? Or will it be no go? No need. I have no idea what to put that one out. Daze keeping an eye on that corner. That entrance. Wiki spawns in. Daze once more. It takes one. Wiki's about to push. Fenrir. Penguin. He's reloading Daze. But he's got numerous players in there. Spiddy wants to support on the opposite side. Ulu gets the kill. Pac-Man comes. Pac-Man dies as well. Otima is in the distance against Lucas. Spotter versus Spotter here and right now. Farah coming behind. Farah gets the OP and continues on. Cookie. It's pistol versus pistol here. MG versus sniper. It's resulted down to pistols. It's a pistol shoot-off. It's the Mexican style, old-fashioned LWJG winning it. Bandages. The Senator comes. Should get the kill now. And does. One tap. Let's have a look at the map after 10 minutes are on the way. Is that on the red zone? Just on the border. It is very close. We've got 2 light tanks coming round. LWJG looking for that light tank play, but not having much fuel at the moment. They've lost a few tanks earlier on. Great RT hit again for the StDb. Marking that garrison, and that's going to be locked down. Fabian wants to support. StDb looking like their tanks are not close to this frontal push, more looking towards going towards the town area. Not really seeing anything over here. We've got a little light tank, but that's not much. Mr. Chris goes. Mr. Chris gets absolutely annihilated by his own player. He'll be having words after the game, but right now we've got Ozkal with the push. Disgusting. Spiddy comes in. Oh, it's on. Oh, it's on right now. Elite versus MG. All they have to do is turn around. It's like Heidi on Purple Art Lane all over again. 2 MGs from either team, and Elite doesn't even hear it. Natskush doesn't even know. Meters away. Oh dear. Oh dear. StDb gaining ground here on those crossroads, directly where they needed it to be. Bombing run coming in. It's for StDb. The first one of the day. Where is it going? It's gonna go for this Fabian. Fabian gets away, but the garrison survives, which is good for LWJG days. And Hodian in the corner there to support the canyon, and it's 2v4, it's 1v4, it's now 2-0 thanks to the friendly artillery kill. Let's have a look to see if StDb are coming round yet. They've been biding their time. They're looking more for that map control. We're seeing one guy here, Handyman, who just gets caught looking for that flank, but LWJG looking to suss it out earlier in the game. Oh, hats off to StDb. They're putting the grind in. They're getting this frontal push. Pac-Man against Rock. Coming up. Pac-Man loses his OP. Rock decides to come from the other side. Oh, Olu looks like he was taking a shot at Rock, but it's not. We're seeing a pistol out again for the MG. Jacob, very close to the AT guy. Look at this. Smart. He lobs a grenade, but he uses the right trigger. Disgusting from Jacob. Good start from him. Little light tank play going on right now. How they let the light tank come round. A-Wing wants one more shot. Out of ammo. Annihilated from Mr. Chris. And StDb gaining more ground as the time of the match goes on. Hero Ross spawning in, but I'm intrigued to see where he's off to. He probably wants to try and meet his friendly tank over here. Can't get in this one. Tron should get that kill. Tank crew member just going through, but goes down in the end. Big spawn in, but big amount of losses for LWJG as Fabian just watches that main road. Jan might have been looking on the top of the building and you can just see the head of Jan. Artillery coming on, getting kills momentarily as Blueberry is meters away. Spawn should be coming in. Offset is still inside, and there it is. Spawn wave. It's gonna happen. Takes one side. Blueberry goes down on the left side. Heals left, right, and center for LWJG. Artillery. Oh. Fabi, what are you aiming at? Fabi, you're having team. I don't know. He's having some fun with some players. Daz is on the right with Spiddy again. Decaying, pushing up with Dirtrub. Big supplies coming down far away, looking for that flanking garrison from StDb. Captain Dirch is there, or KPT Toxic is looking to try and get that garrison up. Otima against Kendall. Kendall gets it. Otima, he might not see. Adjust. But he's on the garrison. But he is being watched very, very closely to the MG that's on the plane wing. Fake lug goes down on the right side. Killer takes one. Made of pixels goes down as well. King Josh is in the distance with Blueberry on the right. Senator is on the left. Tank coming up for LWJG. Little lighter one. Still got the garrisons up for LWJD, Fabian's side, but nothing really happening on the counter side. Maybe they should be looking to try and get some garrisons up on the side, maybe starting WM4. At least it's something. Maybe look to try and go a little bit further down into church. But just needs something to work on. WWG more on this defensive front line. StDb absolutely just waiting. They'll probably just see the game out because of this sheer point that they need to go into. The two back-to-back points, St. Marie approach and Junkers. It's going to be a tricky one, but I think StDb certainly going to be waiting for that right time. They're in no rush. They've got the high ground. They've got good areas of coverage, as you can see on this frontal. But it looks like StDb actually want to finish this game nice and quick. Shepherd leading that push, supported with some smoke artillery. Offset looks to want to counter that. Offset maybe waiting for this tank. Will he get spotted or will he not? Offset absolutely chilling. That's cool. Change of plan from the artillery. Now on to the high explosive. Directly to drown fields. That tank's about to go down next to the tank next to Fabi. Basically, tanks have switched it up a little bit. They were a little bit sloppy at the beginning of the game, but now looking a bit more stronger, more aggressive from StDb. Able still struggling to get something up. Maybe not dropping the supplies. Genesis against Kindle. Kindle waiting. Genesis coming up on the right. Unsure. Keeping it very soft. MG suppresses. Genesis should not have survived that. Kindle is going to be absolutely fuming with that. Otima. I'm in for this MG. Doesn't need to. Gets supported. Bit of skirmishing going on by LWJG, trying to find some gap behind StDb. Killer. Made a pick was behind the trench. Lieutenant Joe pushes. Takes Lieutenant Joe out. Killer gets revenge. Bombing run coming in. Down onto LWJG44, right directly onto that point. Taking numerous players and the ammo crate supplies stay on. Garrison wasn't inside the point anyway. Penguin and Detroito have made a dangerous cheeky push onto this side here. Gaining ground. Squad leader tried to come up for an OP. Goes down. One hit. Second hit coming in. Will it get the third? It should get the third. It should. Almost through that thread, but don't think he'll be able to get through. It'd be worth a try to do it anyway, but there's a second tank just behind me. Keeping an eye at 76 in the distance. But he's spotted. Who is that tank? 4-star Bambi and Erebus. Keeping the tanks at bay. Alberto is inside the trenches. Ragnar doesn't see. Alberto pushes through that trench. Misses. Misses. Keeping it calm, keeping it cool, and continues to push. Gets the kill. Trying to get Lucas to come over to him. Barto's watching. Gets the kill. Blood in the riverbanks. Is this where he dies today? Mitchell not getting a kill, but now he does. A little bit late on that one. Friendly player goes down next to him because of that lateness. Tank play still going on over here. Keeping the tanks at bay. Might be even seeing an AT cannon there getting built. We can see the blueprint. And will it come up? Let's have a look. Decent spawning. AT cannons up. Misses its first hit. Takes down, I think, a player. Needs to push forward a little bit more. I would wait until the tank has hit. I'd wait until the tanks are engaging first, and then I'd hit. But let's see, the tank is down at the moment. We see it with that tank 76 behind us. Now, Mackie, Tracken. Now's their time. Now it is. Don't hit. It's a good hit. Gets one. Worth a try. Waiting behind offset, desperate to try and get in. Ragnar. Olu just going for it. By his own tank. He will be fuming off that offset still playing at that front line. Adjust. An animal. Defending. Ottoman. Still looking around. Cookie should get this kill when he pops round. Cookie doesn't see. Cookie. Cookie's about to pop. Pop Cookie. Cookie gets an animal, goes down both from the recon and the sniper, and the sniper gets the upper hand against LWJD defenders. Looks like the another 76 is wanting to push close to the point. It's actually on a defensive push because there is a tank just slightly north of us. Position coming on. It's for this one here. Fabian. Quite considerably misses that position strike. 20 minutes for the next one. 35 on the counter. There's a tank in the open field. That tank in the riverbanks, the StDb tanks are absolutely everywhere. 75, 76s, Ulus there from the back line, now on the defense. Tim took a few shots, but got the target in the end. Nuku is behind the building, might want to take a few hits, 2 hits from Tim. Lieutenant Joe pushes on the right side. Goes down. Tried to come for this 75. Have a look at the map. Still decent map control from LWJG. It has worked in their favour having summary approach and drown fields. That is good. I feel like if it was different points, StDb would have taken more of an aggressive push, but StDb doing extremely well getting close to drown fields, especially up here now. Hank taking out his own players, saying, get out of my way. I should dominate this area, not you. Anyway, don't know what's going on with these team kills today. Biddy wants to try and get around. He might have an angle. He doesn't. He gets a shot. Ragnar coming out of the bunker, down in the front line. Let's have a look on the back line. Seeing still some tank play, but Cookie still lingering on the outside. No real play. LWJG46 pushing StDb flankers right back. Bend over. Coming up. Keeping an eye. Kobayashi opens his legs in the open field. Gets caught by bend over. Easy kill. 75. Steaming its way through into Tiger. Fabian and Tiger are the ones to hold the ground. Fabian gets absolutely annihilated. Feels like StDb are putting more infantry on this flank, this northern flank now, because they know that they've got this south area here. They know that they can hold that. Put more infantry over here, get into the river, and then tanks and infantry combined will be able to cap this point. We've got a 76 pushing the point at the moment off that main road. No tanks in the distance that we are seeing. One's just come off. Cookie trying to get behind the point now. Wiki's inside a dangerous area. He takes a few kills. I think he wants a little bit of that action. But he's getting suppressed as Penguin pushes. Penguin just needs to look right. Penguin taking everyone but the right person. There it is. Penguin goes down. StDb gained by a good push. More of that south, that little island. Gonna be hold to get hold to push Fabian. Now where's this 76? Because we can see, I believe, a Panther in the distance over there. Will the 76 have spotted it yet? I'm not too sure. $75 getting engaged. One more hit on this 75 and it's down. Don't quite get it. I just see a Jeep. And I'm guessing this is going to be the commander. Look at this. The Jeep Optima coming all the way behind. Once he's behind, he's going to be putting a lot of pressure where Cookie is. Behind. Fabian wants to come support this Gary. He sees Cookie. Easy. Easy for Fabian. Let's have a look at this map. Slowly as the match continues. LWJG resulting it back down, but Abel, who is that? Still can't get something on. Fabian doesn't feel like he wants to drop any supplies. We're not seeing him put in some aggressive supply drops into the red zone, but able to work on, but yeah, unsure. Rick in an absolute dangerous position here. Is that? We've got a 76 here, but we're also seeing an 80 cannon being built in the distance there. It looks like it's just behind, trying to get eyes on it. Can't quite see, the tanks is in the way. It's just hitting behind. Should have worked on that one. But Oregon, Rick inside the point now. Jacob, Addy. And Addy gets the kill, saves the point for now. Lucas. Continues on. Lucas goes down. Good gap supply. Good OP there from Rick. Raycon going around. Let's see how Optima is getting on behind this point here. Missing a few shots. Cookie gets it. Tapping. And here's that AT. Just can't quite get on that main road. That's where that needs to be hitting, on that main road. To support that tank, but looking like it might try and go for this 76 on the side. Bombing run coming in. It's going to be at this angle. Might not get anyone. Goes in between the two players, Fabi and King Josh. Takes an OP or two. And that's all it is for Fabian and his bombing run. StDb still continues that cap pressure once again. Captain Dirch with the counter straight on that one gets one player. Player up for Saragas. Seeing all of this, that what we see, LWJG wanting now that bombing run. Now's where it needs to come in, but a little bit too late for Fabian. Airhead coming in. For StDb. Dutch with that one, but with Baze, see it. Baze is the one that can do it. Got that rocket. If he has. Gonna be their first garrison that they can be able to spawn on. StDB yet to do it again for the second time this evening. StDB leading 4-1. Spawn in under absolute no pressure. StDB really get their bodies inside here. Able also loses their recon OP that was near around church. He's now over here playing around. The defensive MG Baron Slab doesn't get, but surely he will see a nice, unless Tiger can get him. Tiger's not looking. Tiger goes down. Senator goes in the riverbanks as Lieutenant Joe comes round and takes his OP. Senator now in the river. Kane and Penguin Spiddy in near a distance. It's not the last time that we're going to see all of these three players in a close radius. Penguin took a few shots but loses out. Big Kane wants to get something on the corner here. Might lob a grenade over. So does Spiddy. Oh, that's disgusting. Biddy, been a pleasure seeing you in the game. The Kane wants to come. Will he do it?
Ich hab close einer.
Ja, ich hatte jetzt 2 weg. Hoch, Hauptstraße, Richtung Hauptstraße.
You know it, just playing around. Deckless is just absolutely confused at where Fenrir is right now. Daz trying desperately to get closer to the point, looking just to try and get there and put a satchel on, but Bruno has other ideas. Jacob in the corner, somehow spawning off Abel. Abel's actually come off the RT for the recon to get an OP up. This is where Jacob's coming from. Jacob goes down by catch snatch. Hopman. Got a few players there, but Trey looks like he's taken them all out by himself as he pushes around. Takes another one out. Lieutenant Joe should get the kill on tracks, but no, Lee gets it. OP's still there though. Still plenty of time in the game to come out of here, but StDb absolutely dominating this field right now. Good play, but look, 3 tanks slowly approaching drown fields. 2 double hits on this 76 on side the point. Yet we're still not seeing a mark for it though. We're seeing it on the flare, but the tanks aren't engaging. Tank misses its shots. They can see each other now. Rocks gets a shot on a tank near Lucas. Wants to go for the second one. Doesn't do anything at the front. Fully armored there. Does anyone see this tank now coming out? StDb, I'm quite surprised that you're not seeing it, but I think you are, and you're just seeing. No, he's desperate to find it. Good hit. Directly in the road, but I think that might be an AT cannon. I think it actually is. 76, unaware of. But it goes down. One more hit on that 76 and it's goodbye. And the tanks push it. Just see it in the distance. You might catch it now. There it is. It's peaked. Great shot. StDb, Ben and Prozen need to redeploy and get back into that tank. They got one behind them though. Better play from LWJG. And with that tank down, we are seeing a little bit of a cap, but we're losing it now. Kindle. Jan just looks like he might want to push. No. Kindle's coming out. Gets the kill. Light tank pushing around the point. Long distance intercept rate approach. Ragnar against Ajax in the corner. Lucas is still in that riverbank, so we're seeing an audacious push from our squad leader Douglas as he goes down. But it's StDb infantry absolutely everywhere on his defense. Trying desperately to catch this. And who is inside? Amazing Amaki. Probably waits for it to come into view. There it is. Blows down. Misses. Caught it just in that nick of time. A Gerd, Rock teaming up to take out this tank here. Rock's still alive. Well, now Lucas wants to have something to do with it, but no. Rock pushes in again. It's a sky high shot there. Rock will be disappointed. Maybe a friendly kill from Ulu there to tell him to quickly get back in the game with fresh supplies. That goes down. Recon tank coming in. Dangerous to be playing a recon tank in the front line, but if that's all you've got. Straight in again, Fabian. Not getting much. Not actually getting much points in the kill in the game. How much is JPT Dutch getting on? If I can find him. I'll find him. I can find him in the game. Takes one. Takes two. Almost take three before he goes down. That he's alive for now. But Chris, what's he up to? He goes down. He's seeing early days of Valhalla right now. RT coming on Wargun. Comes behind Matt. Decides to actually change angle. Wants to go front. Comes back again because he can hear the shots. He goes down. Bombing run coming in. It should be in this riverbank. Not much. A little bit later, a little bit earlier. Might have got more, but for now, it's done its job. Catches everyone. Fabi wants to get shots on this tank against Fabian to support. He rushed quick to get out of this. Foster's in there. Smart. Wants a bit of the action. Smart. Has an easy chance to take this tank out. Not the best hit from Smart. Changes angle. Misses first shot. That was the killer hit. Bottomer loses his OP behind Simri approach. Rock now comes to finish what Smart started. But can he? No, offset, back in it again. Riverbank flooded with LWJG's infantry. Milshif takes the OP. Five lingering, but bend over. Just put the satchel on in time. 75. Having an absolute mare trying to get out of that. Have a look at get at the map as 30 minutes remain. Abel is in back as a squad leader. Left that recon role. In as WN7, hoping for something to happen over here at Drownfields. It's going to be a big ask, huge ask, incredible ask, but Dutch notices that his garrison has gone hot and gets a few players to spawn back on here. Drownfield's a bit of a push here. Daz on the right against Senator. Nicholas wants that, desperate for that open field play there, but it's a hard push for them. .76 coming in. No tanks on the field just now. New one coming in out of the top middle spawn, sorry. 76 should just be able to bully its way through right now. Senator continues to push. Matzi is in the river. Jacob is gonna come do the desperate run. Come take out this tank. Matzi. Amazing, but no, it's too late. Big ricochet off the 76. Might take out its own artillery on when it lands. It hit that far. Ragnar goes for another one. Aims it again. Decides to push because he's got no move. Jacob in again, but the tank is too close to its friendly infantry. It's going to be extremely hard for that to be taken out now. 35 was the time that Fabian can have the next position. He is ready and can have it, and he's got the munitions to do it. Is he going to do it? Not seeing it at the moment. He hasn't called it in. Is it something worth it? Another ricochet from Ragnar, and as he gets blasted away. Still keeping an eye on this flank, but look at that, 3 tanks coming out. And the supply truck from KPT Top Dutch over there, looking to try and get his first garrison round about this area here. Fabian, I would have probably hit that position by now. .76 pushes. Fine. Now it changes angles. Matzi waiting for his chance. Matzi goes down. The 76 is coming for this tank in the corner. We can just about see it in the distance, about 300 yards out. This is the one that it's looking for. Lucas being an absolute rebel right now, trying to take out players. Made of Pixels takes charge of the situation. But look at this. New tank straight out and it's already satcheled. Genesis looking already to try and take those tanks out right away when they spawn in. Abby looks like he might be coming for the second one. Is this going to be the second satchel of the fresh 3 tanks? What's the spotter doing? Satchel on. 3 fresh tanks, 2 of them satcheled. This is a very, very bad blow to LWJG46 Fabian's team. Babby, happy to take one for the team. Go down with the tank just as long as that satchel stays on. Great play from StDb. I think Fabian is not happy with those 3 tanks. 76 here. Yet to see more of StDB tanks. Only seeing one near the field of play. Not really seeing more. They should definitely have the munitions for it. And they haven't lost a tank in a while, so they've definitely got the fuel for it, but it's tree line. It's fighting on the opposite side. Offset is the last one to survive off the 3. Now the 4th goes down. Elias hides, shaken by what's just happened. Garrison next to Silly, that's where we're seeing it. And we are seeing the tank coming over, but Obsidian, Ben and Prozac inside the point, being extremely aggressive as what they are. Blueberry maybe marking that tank, maybe not. Alberto wants to come for it though. Dak wants his second tank in a matter of minutes. You can see he's already got his satchel loader there. That was because of a friendly. That might have been Alberto. Obsidian's tank continues on near Drownsfield. 22 minutes remain of the game, 20 of them in which something needs to happen in order to cap. Losing the garrisons, but still keeping an eye on that flanking areas. LWJG definitely not giving up. The second best throughout the entire game that we've seen so far. StDb absolutely relentless, aggressive, all in at that first WN7, now all in at that Drownfields. Can see another tank bombing it down in the riverbanks. Who have we got in here? Mackie, amazing, Tugnapper. Flare over from blue. Recon tank here. Gideon tanks now pushes in line with the maidens. This should be leading the infantry push for the tanks. All we've got is a recon, we've got nothing else at the moment. Ragnar's medic throughout the entire game. He pushes on. Ulu against Offset. Offset loses out. Addy gets the kill. 76 in the riverbanks. And coming out on the right. Just above Oregon is the 76. Which one will it go for? Bombing run coming in. Will be a diagonal bombing run, right to left. McCain. Airhead coming in behind us. We'll jump on that in a second. McCain says a lot. Bombing run, the airhead. Oh, it's directly on. Oh, it's cheeky. And I think it's stuck. Obsidian should see this with its tank. Then Prozac. Airhead landing next to Fabi. It's gonna be an airhead that wins the game. Great shot from Fabi. Airhead landing on the right side behind the 76. I think it's safe to say. Mr. GG. Bombing run coming in. Big spawn in. They defend. They hold. Did he get the airhead? Fabian did. He got the airhead with it. They can't push. Blueberry stays alive. But look at this. Obsidian, Ben and Prozac easily take this midget of a tank compared to the 76. Spiddy comes for the satchel. Can he make it? They might just see the garrison. Look at this. No, that was disgusting. Fabian takes out one of the 76s, but with that hit on that garrison, oh yeah, absolute dirt. Game over unless this big push can make it. But you know what? They are defending. Matsy's the one. 76 reverses. Now it's not. Gapped away. And I can't see it now. Oh. Oof. LWJG46. Fabian and his team absolutely did a really good job holding on. StDb were extremely aggressive from start to finish. Clumsy play from the tank at the beginning, but redeemed itself with that garrison play at the end and teamed up with that tank. Taking that out, winning the game, allowing the team to carry on capping. StDb, strong favourites. Points did help LWJG46 out on this one, I have to say. But can't give it away. The points are the points. Tremendous work. 15 minutes remaining. It will be 5-0 to StDb. KPT Toxic. Or KPT Dutch, shall I say. Is basically ECL organizers playing against each other on their tank mode, Super Mario, LWJG, and StDb. Great play. GG. Thank you very much. And congratulations to Dutch and the team. Great points from Fabian against Dutch. Actually, Dutch only getting 166. Fabian pretty much doubling the points. But if you miss any of that, and if you want to see any of that, but at the StDb side, do check out Easy's stream. He will be on right now. He should still be going. Maybe you might catch a little bit of it. I'm not too sure. But you can watch his VOD back very soon after the game. Pretty much directly jump on it and give him a follow, give him a love. He is a great streamer. That will be it for tonight. There is no one joining us. It was just a friendly, and boy, was it an entertaining friendly. Thank you very much, and good night.